All right, guys, we got to catch up with one of my good buddies, Jojo LeMond, four-time NFR qualifier. He made the steer roping finals twice. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Right now, he's chasing the all-around race. It's pretty exciting this year. He also is a bulldogger, but can't talk him into entering here lately. Makes too much money with his rope. I wanted to pick his brain about how this year's going to go, and he also has a new company just started that we're pretty excited about. And a lot of guys here at Sheridan was using your ropes, and we'll ask him a few questions to see if we can stump him. Where you come from?
I was born in Roswell, New Mexico, and I grew up in Andrews, Texas.
I want to know about your high school rodeo rig.
I had a Lincoln town car that was about as long as what everybody's living quarters are now, and a 2-horse inline trailer. We'd sleep in the trailer or anywhere else we could get. It finally took a tumble on me in Midland, and I left it there.
How did you get to be so talented with the rope?
I think I just spent several hours a day playing with the rope. I'm still not where I want to be with the rope. I work every day at it, try to find things that'll help me get better.
Let's talk about your new company you started.
Ben Fisher and I started a rope company and started out in the poly rope business, and it's grown into the nylons and saddles and everything else. We have apparel, ball caps, t-shirts, coming out with a leg wrap for our horses, boots. I believe that this is as good as a rope that's on the market. We call it the White Lightning. It's small in diameter. It's got a lot of body. In our polys in the tripping deal, you get 3 or 4 good runs out of them. So you ought to get 40 to 50 runs out of them for sure.
Does the White Lightning have a little bit of temperamental change to the weather or anything?
It's naturally better in cooler climate than it is in real hot, which that's all nylon and poly.
And what's real unique about you, you like really, really soft ropes. Why do you prefer a soft rope?
If I put it on something, I want it to stay there. With a soft rope, you've got to wait on it to catch up.
When the LeMonds pull in the rodeo, I see a lot of kids jump out of there and they run around. What's your kids' names and how old are they?
Newt, he's 10, Shaylee, she's 7, and Gunner, he's 6.
And they're already going down the road?
Newt, he's going quite a bit. He's roping a bunch. Gunner's just getting started, and Shaylee.
How did you get to where you could throw so far?
I had a bunch of sorry horses. That was all I had. I knew that Speed was in a league of his own because of what he could do with the rope. My dad is a diehard rodeo fan. That's what we worked on. Now I'm learning how to jackpot and run in there closer and utilize my horse more rather than trying to do it all on my own. I try to find a spot that I was comfortable at, where I consistently catching without forcing my rope to go, learning where I can place it at, let the rope do the work for me instead of throwing it so hard. Everybody wants to throw hard when they first start reaching. I think it kills the rope off because the harder you throw it, the more it dies out. Take this rope and just throw it as hard as I could at it, it would hit right at the tail of the bell. If I would take it and open it up, I can send it plumb over across the track, letting the rope guide itself.
So basically, isn't the throw just an extension of the swing and all you do?
I let off of my swing in my delivery. I'm gonna say if you swing at 90 miles an hour, you throw it 70, you let off 20%, so you have to let off to place your rope.
Let off?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Anytime you speed your delivery up, I'll split the horns or my curl hits at the shoulder and rocks back at it, pop it off.
But it's a lot of it's just feel, like hours and hours and hours.
And timing from your horse.
Do you think you can throw it farther from a horse than you can just open the bail?
I can rope the bell further than I can on horseback.
Yeah.
Consistently. I've spent more time doing it here on the ground. You got guys like Caleb Driggers and them that it's unbelievable what they can do with the rope. But
so like at the NFR and the quick setup, I'm always, trying to leave the box and then come up and swing. But you top guys, you already have your hand turned over as soon as your horse is moving.
I think your first swing is your most important swing. Learning to have that swing going to where I can deliver my first available shot. I want to get as close to him as I can. If he is outrunning me or something, I want to have enough speed on my rope immediately to where I can catch him.
So that first move when you come off the box, your hand's already turned over?
Well, I start with mine, my rope will be cocked back over my back, and then my first move is just straight up, and I bring it up, and I have a little more arc on my rope than what a lot of people use, and what I'm talking about on arc is the plane of my rope is kick over just a little bit more. I don't have it, the plane of my rope is flat, as a lot of people do.
You have it up just a little bit more.
And I think Caleb Drigger does that really well too.
Does that just get a little bit more momentum when this come around?
I think you can let off of it more. Once you get it, the angle of it up, you can let off a little bit more and send it from a little further back. Or if I have it pulled down to the right and the steer steps to the right, well, first thing I have to do is open it up to get it over there. Well, if I've already got it opened up, it doesn't matter where he's going. I'm covering all my spots where I'm getting caught. If I was in the box and my first initial, once I drop and let go, I bring it up.
So it actually looks like it's turned over before it gets ahead of your shoulder. Yeah, look at that. What's the best thing you like about rodeo?
The people that you get to meet, the friendships that you build out here, the morals of life. The guys that are out here, it's the majority of us, we want to do right and be remembered as good people.
Hey, this is Casey Jones. We've been working real hard on creating all the content for these last few videos. If you'd help us out, please go to youtube.com, search for Rodeo Sports Promotions, and click on the link subscribe. And if you're already on YouTube, just hit the subscribe button. Thanks.